Chapter 4 worksheet, question 17. How much money needs to be invested in a CD? So that stands for Certificate of Deposit, which you can invest in like at a bank or a credit union, and it usually has a little bit higher interest rate than a regular savings account. Invested in a CD now to obtain $5,000 in 10 years if the interest rate for the CD is 3.25% compounded quarterly. Round to the nearest cent. So the formula we're going to use is the compound interest formula, but not the compounded continuously formula. So we use the formula A equals P. So amount is principal times 1 plus rate divided by number of compoundings. And then that whole thing to the number of compoundings times T power. Okay, so I'm going to plug the numbers in. So we've got 5,000 for the amount. We're going to be solving for P. We've got 1 plus 0.0325, changing our our percent rate to a decimal. Divide by 4, and then that's going to be to the 4 times 10 power. So if it's compounded quarterly, it's going to be compounded 40 times in that 10 years. So then to solve for P, we divide both sides by the exponential. So the 1 plus 0.0325 divided by 4, that whole thing to the 40th power. We divide that into the 5,000. And when I put that in my calculator, I get $3,617.38. Now, anytime you want to check an answer like that, you could always plug it back in forwards and make sure it works. So I could plug all those numbers back into the original formula. 3617.38, and then times 1 plus 0.0325 over 4 to the 40th power, and I get $4,999.99, which is pretty darn close to 5,000, just a little bit of a rounding error. So there we go.